If you want to know how I achieved this Valentine's Day smoky eye look, then keep watching. Hey ladies, it's Amanda. Thanks so much for joining me. This is my face before, and obviously I'm experiencing a little bit of breakouts. We're going to fix that. Start with the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. Make sure to rub that in thoroughly and let set 5 minutes prior to applying foundation. Here is our infamous Liquid Mineral Touch Foundation. I'm just going to dot that all over my face. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and I'm going to buff in the foundation gently into my face. I'm going to take the Skin Perfecting Concealer and add that to my blemishes. The color I'm using is Velour. And I'm also going to add that to the underneath of my eye to mask the dark circles. Moving on to our Mineral Touch Pressed Powder. This stuff is Photoshop in a compact. I swear to you, you will love it. Now I'm going to use the Beachfront Bronzer. I use this for contouring. I'm going to take the Sephora contour brush and I'm going to put it in the hollows of my cheeks. I'm also going to apply it to underneath my neck and around my hairline. Then I'm going to take our eye pigment in the color Curious and I'm going to apply that as a highlighter right on the upper part of my cheekbone. I'm also going to apply it to the bridge of my nose. Moving on to blush. I love the color Sweet. I'm going to take our blusher brush and I'm just going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm going to take the eye primer and apply that to the lids. I let that set for a good 2 to 3 minutes before I apply the eyeshadow. While that's drying, I'm going to take our medium eyebrow pencil and I'm going to fill in my brows. Now we're going to move on to the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 3. I'm going to take this color Determined with a fluffy It Cosmetics brush and I'm just going to apply that all over to my lid. Then I'm going to take the MAC 224 brush along with our mineral eye pigment in the shade Beautiful and I'm going to sweep this into the crease. This is the perfect shade for blending all of the eyeshadows together. Things are about to get real smoky. I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush and I'm going to dip it into the Irate color and I'm going to apply that to my lid. You're going to want to be real careful with this shade because it's literally almost jet black and if you're not careful, things can get out of hand really quickly. To prevent a mess, just make sure you tap off the excess before applying and just build up the pigment in the color rather than doing it all at once. And then take your 224 brush again with the Beautiful color and really just make sure to blend out that harsh line. We're going to go back to that Determined color and I'm going to take another one of my MAC brushes, I'll list it below, and I'm going to add to my lid. Now I'm going to go back to the Irate color and I'm going to try to build that pigment up just a little bit more. Then I'm going to go to palette 1 and use the Elated color, and I'm going to highlight my upper brow bone. Then I'm going to take my MAC 219 brush and dip it into the Irate color, and we're going to go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line. Taking that same brush, I wipe it off on a towel and then I dip it into the Smitten color, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Then we're going to take the liner shader brush and we're going to dip it into the Irate color. This brush is from Younique actually, and it's pretty awesome. I always prefer a really soft eyeliner look rather than a harsh line, so using eyeshadow is a great alternative. This is actually a lot harder than it looks while filming. Usually it doesn't take me this long. Now I'm going to take our perfect eyeliner and I'm going to hard line my waterline. And also add a little bit to the bottom as well. Yay, eyelashes! Not so much actually, I really don't like these. However, we're going to go for a really sexy, sultry look, so eyelashes it is. I use the Duo Dark glue, and I prefer this over the white glue. And as you can see, it's just kind of a hot mess because this isn't something I do very often, so bear with me. But yeah, check it out. Okay, on to the next. This is like surgery. Good Lord, I had to pull out the tools. Okay, looking good, looking good. Yay, we're done. Okay, now I'm gonna blend my natural lashes into the false lashes. And there's an up the nose shot. Good thing no bats are in the cave. Valentine's Day look isn't complete without some red lips, so I'm going to add our ridiculously amazing excessive red lipstick, and it's almost as soft as chapstick on, so I highly recommend going and getting some of that. And last but not least, I'm going to take the Kabuki brush from It Cosmetics and apply the pressed powder all over my face for a finished look. Alright ladies, here's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you should have any questions, just go ahead and please leave them below and I'll get back to you. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.